Hello, this is Father Eric Nicolai from Hawthorn. Today we're going to talk about who was Saint Nicholas. So as we walk around the hallowed hallways of our beloved Hawthorn School, I thought I'd give a little brief explanation to the kids about what this saint is. Okay, hello everybody. Good to meet you all. With your masks on, that's good. And everybody who's connected to me online, that's good to see you all. So, the upper school, are they around here? Okay, they're back there, okay. Peace and love. Okay, so December 6th is the feast of
Saint Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas, exactly. Now, I bet you none of you know this, but that's okay. I fully understand that. Where was Saint Nicholas from?
Who knows?
No, not exactly. Anybody else? Okay, he was from a country far, far away. It's called Turkey. It's called Turkey. That's the country that he's from. All right, and he was the bishop. He was the bishop of a city called, well, now you do, right? He was the bishop of a city called Myra. That was a big city, and so he didn't have any parents. His parents died when he was quite young, so they gave him an inheritance, like lots of money. He had lots of money, and he came with all his money, right? And he was very generous. He had money and gold pieces, and then one day there was a family that had three daughters, but they were very, 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 very poor. The daughters were poor, the parents were poor, the grandparents were poor, everybody was poor. They had no money, they had just barely enough to survive. And of course, when you're poor, the poor daughters couldn't get married. Nobody wanted to marry these poor daughters, right? So one day, Saint Nicholas, he was in his house on the third floor, and in the middle of the night, he threw his coins out the window in the dark. And it happened that one of the daughters was there, the poor daughter, she caught all these coins, right? Like, it's like raining, you know? And she goes, oh, I got coins now, oh my goodness. And she started giving the coins to the poor, right? But then a guy saw her, and because she now had money, she got married. And then a few days later, Saint Nicholas did the same thing. He threw his coins out the window. And the other sister came in, and she was walking. All these coins were coming out the window, and she got all the coins. And the same thing happened. Another man married her, and the same with the next sister. So all the daughters of this family got married to rich men, and those rich men gave their inheritance, right, to that family, and so they were very, very well sustained. All thanks to the generosity of Saint Nicholas, right? So he lived a long time ago, right? And so he came to be known as the one who would give gifts and give presents, and he was a bishop. Does anybody know what a bishop is? Anybody know what a bishop? The bishop, they're like priests, and they wear these special mitres. They have special authority, right, over other people, other priests, right? And so the tradition came that he would, on December 6th, the little children would put their shoes in front of the fireplace, right?
I know those.
Eh? You know that? And do you know what kind of shoes they wear in Holland? What are they called in Holland? What are the shoes made in Holland? The Dutch shoes. They're made out of wood. They're called clogs. They're made out of wood. And so the kids would put their clogs at the fireplace, and they would leave a little bit of straw in the fireplace and a carrot. And that straw and that carrot was for the reindeer, because St. Nicholas would come with the reindeer. so that the reindeer could eat a carrot and have a bit of straw. And St. Nicholas would leave them sometimes some chocolates, sometimes some gold coins, sometimes other presents, but all in their shoes, right? And when I was your age, when I was very small, I remember waking up on December 6th in the morning and completely forgot about the fact that it was St. Nicholas, right? And I had to go to school. So I was in a rush. I had to put my shoes on. And I put my shoes in, it's full of chocolates, right? Chocolates and candies and what's going on here? Oh my God, and all these candies come out. And well, we thought, oh, my parents told me, it's St. Nicholas who left those. We didn't leave them there. It was St. Nicholas who left them there. We had no idea. And I said, oh, isn't that nice? And then, of course, you know, you spoil your supper because you have all chocolates all day, right? But that's okay. So he had another helper. His name was Rupert. And what did Rupert do? Well, Rupert had a big book, like huge book. He had all the names in this book, pages and pages of all the children. And so when they came to fill the shoes, Rupert would look into the book to see if the names of the children were in the book. And if you were good, your name was there. But if your name was not there, that was not a good sign. If your name was not in the big book, then some children would get ashes. He would put ashes in the shoes, right? And which is not good. But Nicholas was always nice, and he always put a few coins or put a few chocolates in anyway, right? Because Nicholas, he's a nice guy, right? He's always, even though he had his helper called Rupert, right? And so get ready for December 6th, and I invite you to pray to St. Nicholas. If you're missing money, if you're missing material help, he's a good guy to ask for help. Now, you remember I told you he is from Turkey, right? And he died there way back in the 4th century. But in the 12th century, these Italians, seeing that the whole area was being invaded by Muslims, they went to Turkey, to Myra, that place where he was from, and they got his bones, because he had been buried there for many years, and they brought them back to, anybody know where? They brought them back to Italy, to a famous city called Bari. So he went from Myra to Bari. So now he is called Saint Nicholas of Bari. And Bari has a very good football team too, or soccer team. But much more important is that Saint Nicholas is buried there. So if you want to go and pray to Saint Nicholas, you have to go to Bari. And there's a big church, and Saint Nicholas is there. And all his bones are there. And so the Italians said, yes, we have his relics, yes. And the poor people in Turkey, oh, where did Nicholas go? He's gone. Oh, so well, too bad. And so you gotta, when you wanna get something important, you gotta get the right thing. Okay, so get ready. I hope Saint Nicholas will bring you candies in your shoes. So remember, the night before going to bed, the night before December 6th, when you go to bed, put your shoes out outside your room, okay? And tell your parents before, okay? But you say, it's St. Nicholas, tomorrow St. Nicholas is gonna come at the night when I'm in bed. So that's why I'm putting my shoes out. And who knows? Okay, we'll see. I hope you don't get ashes. Some people get twigs. Ashes, but you'll probably get, I know you're all good, all the girls in Hawthorn are very good, okay? All right. And the boys and girls, yes. Boys and girls. Okay? God bless you. So have a happy second Sunday of Advent. All right? Okay.
Okay, so where is early, right? So we've learned today, and now we can pray to St. Nicholas, okay? So the super